Bitcoin price seems to be facing a little bit of rejection right around the 9,400 US dollar level. In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys my Bitcoin winning strategy, which is obviously going to help me safeguard the little amount of profit that I have been able to so far achieve ever since the price of Bitcoin was right around the 3,600 US dollar level, because it's all about safeguarding your profits. So obviously you guys can clearly see that we've been facing a little bit of rejection right around this area, right? So if we switch over to the 4 hourly, I think it's pretty evident to see that we faced quite a massive amount of rejection right over here. But the most important thing that I really want to bring to your attention, ladies and gentlemen, is due to the fact that this is a very significant level. I mean, if we take a look at the weekly chart, right, and if we zoom all the way back up, because this is when it's going to be like really extremely clear, we can see that we are facing resistance right around the 38.2% fib level on the weekly time interval. So if you guys have been trading cryptocurrencies for a very long period of time, right, obviously you do understand the fact that these two particular fib levels, right, the 38.2% fib level and the 61.8% fib level, play a very important role, especially when it comes to, you know, bouncing back and forth, having a little bit of support, having a little bit of resistance, because they are golden numbers and a lot of traders usually tend to respect them. But the most important thing that I really wanted to, you know, bring to your attention is the fact that in the past months we've been having dramatic increase in the price of Bitcoin. Now you guys can clearly see that this has been a very good rise in terms of the price of Bitcoin, and right now it seems we are facing quite a little bit of resistance. And obviously not every cryptocurrency is just going to continuously rise to the end of time. We are bound to have very drastic and equally dramatic pullbacks. So is this price level going to be the level that is going to cause Bitcoin to drop, I don't know, like 30%, 40%? Because Bitcoin has been notoriously known for having these huge corrections. So right now, I think this is a very significant level that you guys are supposed to be paying attention to. And whatever you do, please take a little bit of profits off of the table, because you just don't want to end up seeing your portfolio lose all those juicy gains that you guys previously made. So I'm definitely going to be seeing what's going to be happening in the next few weeks. And obviously we have a lot of upward bullish momentum, if I can put it that way, because we are going to be waiting for the price, or rather, you know, the backed thing to be approved in July, sometime in July. So obviously this is going to be you know, causing a lot of people to be speculating towards the upward momentum of Bitcoin. But hey, you never know exactly what is going to happen. So this is one of the reasons why I'm obviously going to be looking out for this level. And in case Bitcoin is going to be continuously trading above this price point, right, above the 38.2% fib level, right, let's say we break above this resistance and then we just continuously keep on finding support, then I'm obviously going to be anticipating another upward potential movement, especially when it comes to Bitcoin, because the most probable fib level that we are obviously going to find a little bit of resistance is the 61.8% fib level, which is corresponding to about 13,293. So obviously as soon as we pass the 38.2% fib level, right, whenever we have closing candles above this fib level, right, then obviously we are in the green light. We are obviously going to have some continuous upward momentum. But the most important thing that I really wanted to let you guys know is it's all right to take a little bit of profits. Look at some other alternative cryptocurrencies that you can put your money into, because those are extremely undervalued. Bitcoin is not going to continue going up forever. There's going to be moments where the upward momentum is going to be, you know, turning towards the downside. So during that time, you want to be hedging your risks in other good alternative cryptocurrencies. You know, I'm not really talking about speculating on, you know, only in shitcoins. You guys have to find very good alternative cryptocurrencies. So as far as the volume is concerned, right, so let's just look at the OBV, which is the unbalanced volume. The volume is really bullish right now. So hey, maybe we are going to break above the 38.2% fib level. Maybe we are going to go to prices which are obviously going to be way above 10,000 US dollars, because the unbalanced volume is just way too bullish. If we look at the monthly unbalanced volume, right, we are obviously heading upwards, which is a very good sign. So looking at the 4 hourly, right, obviously these are very small time frames, right, and you guys don't really have to find them very reliable, because things usually tend, and they are obviously more likely to lean towards the higher time intervals. So for example, if we look at the 4 hourly, right, obviously we are seeing this gigantic decrease in terms of the volume. So this obviously happened during the time that Bitcoin got rejected right over here, which we can slightly call the the top, the most recent top right over here. If we look at the 1 hourly, right, obviously Bitcoin bounced back right up, bouncing off of the 21 hourly EMA right over here. So what am I expecting the price of Bitcoin to do in the coming 2 days? Today is actually Sunday. Today is the 16th of June. So I'm obviously expecting Bitcoin to have a slight pullback, because obviously during the weekend we experienced very good upward momentum ever since we found a little bit of support right around this area. So right over here we had very good support, and then we obviously had this bullish upward momentum right over here. So what I'm expecting the next 2 to 3 days is obviously a little bit of pullbacks. Obviously we are going to find a little bit of support right around the 4 hourly exponential moving average, which is going to be like literally anything which is going to be right around these areas. So we might experience very fast weeks to the downside. So obviously you guys, in case you didn't really get the chance to buy a little bit of Bitcoin, right, you can just place a few buy orders slightly below 8,651 in case the price of Bitcoin is going to like drastically drop down and gradually go back high up as fast as just as it dropped down. So it's very important for you guys to always place a little bit of buy orders slightly below the current price, because hey, you might never know when the price of Bitcoin is obviously going to dump and dip. But of course, I'm not really telling you guys to like go all in, because hey, this thing is like way too overextended. It's obviously way too high up in terms of its price value. So there's obviously going to be some situation or some scenario where the price of Bitcoin is going to retrace, and you guys have to be realistic. You guys always have to remember that it's all about safeguarding your profits. So I'm obviously going to be buying right around these areas if indeed we are going to experience a similar situation that we had right over here. Look at what happened. We had a very dramatic rise, then obviously we went down and we found a little bit of support right over here. So I'm obviously expecting the price of Bitcoin to find support slightly above the previous support line that we had right around this area, because that's just how it is. The price is going to gradually be finding support a little bit higher, because that's just how it is, and gradually we are going to be steadily increasing in value. So that's just what I really wanted you guys to like find out and know. So I'm obviously going to be looking forward to seeing how the price of Bitcoin is going to be behaving right around this area, especially this area right over here. If indeed we are going to break through and go above this area, right, and we are going to be finding support above the 38.2% fib level, right, then expect us to go and retest the 61.8% fib level, which is going to be like right around the 13,000 US dollar level. So that's my game plan as far as Bitcoin is concerned. So in case you guys really want to find out what I'm going to be doing with my money when it comes to alternative cryptocurrencies, like for example Matic, please do watch my next video. So yeah, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Whatever you do, please do your own due diligence. And it's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x, and I'm obviously going to be talking to you guys tomorrow. So yeah, take care, subscribe, do all those lovely things. Drop some comments in the comment section below. Do you really think that Bitcoin is going to continue growing in value and obviously crash the 10,000 US dollar level, or do you think Bitcoin is going to retrace significantly and give people some another buying opportunity? So please let me know in the comment section below, and take care.